Hey man, how's it going? So I just want to go and make this short video for you, basically just outlining three tips I think you could really benefit from if you just decided to actually implement them. And your site looks really good. It's very simple. I wouldn't really necessarily change anything in the design aspect of it, but there's a lot of things that kind of do need to be changed so that you can actually get your site to be seen by people. It's a really big thing, getting your site seen. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. If I were to type in roofing Fayetteville and see, I'm greeted with this map pack and all the organic listings down below. The issue though is you're not listed anywhere on this first page. And that's actually costing you quite a lot. If we were to go over here, type in roofing Fayetteville and see, we can see that gets typed in 400 times a month. That is 400 different people that you're missing out on by not being on that first page. It's really, it's something that needs to be changed. I know you want to be in front of 400 people every month. So how do we get you in front of all those people? Well, that's through this map pack is the first part. This map pack is super important because this is where 70 to 80% of the business is starting to go down. More people are on their phones. People, they don't want to scroll a whole lot. This makes it really easy for them to just see one of these first three people and then click. If you're not ranked in here, it's kind of like you're leaving money on the table. And that's not a good thing. So how do you get in here? Well, it comes down to these things called citations. And all a citation really is simply your web or your business's information listed on different directories across the web, particularly roofing directories. And the more of those you have, the higher Google is going to rank you. Now you can't just go out, put a bunch of spam. You have to get really good directory links. Some are free, some are paid. Usually paid ones are a little bit better. But the more of these you have, the higher Google is going to actually rank you, and that's exactly what Blue Ribbon Roofing has done. The next thing is these organic listings. Nobody cares about Home Advisor, Owens Corning, BBB, Angie's List, and all that. Nobody cares because they hate getting hit up by like 5 different contractors when they put their information in, and you guys hate it too because it's not an exclusive lead, it's a shared lead, and it drives your prices down. It sucks. So what people who really are ready to make decisions do, they just click on who's ever actually listed on the first page because that's who's viewed as authoritative in their eyes. And again, Blue Ribbon's the first one listed. So how did they get here? It comes down to these things called backlinks, and all a backlink really is simply your business's site, your website, listed on another website that refers back to you. It's kind of like a vote. The more votes you have, the better. So how much value does this page actually have? Well, if we were to go take a look, they get 117 people visiting their site every single month. Now just imagine, okay? Just imagine that their closing rate sucks and that they can only get 12 jobs out of it, roughly 10%. Okay, that's a really crappy closing rate. That's still $120,000 of revenue that they're bringing in. That's quite a bit. And they've got a page value of 943, which is the equivalent of if you were to pay Google Ads that much, that's how much traffic they would drive. But it wouldn't be the same type of traffic because people don't actually click through the Google Ads. Usually it's an accident. They click right off of it and then you're charged anyway. So it's not good traffic. They're getting 117 really, really good high quality traffic. And that's because they've got 619 of these votes from 110 different sources. They're also ranking for 152 keywords. And, they've got a well optimized site. That's why they're in front of everybody. Now, how do you compare? Well, you've only got 4 backlinks from 4 different sources, so 4 votes from 4 different sources. And your traffic value is pretty much 0, so I can imagine that your organic traffic and keywords are basically hardly, if ever, existent. And the reason for that, especially these keywords and the traffic and all that, so yeah, you need to up your citations, you need to up your backlinks, but your content, you really need to up your content. So if we were to go to your website, we can see even though it's short and simple to the point, that's good for people, but it's not necessarily good for Google to actually rank you and bring you to the top so people can actually see it. Now, usually you need to have at least 1,000 to 1,500 words of strong authoritative content on the homepage and 500 words on each successive service page. And in this industry, you're really going to have to start a blog because you have to flood the market with information. You've only got 7 pages right now. What Blue Ribbon has done is they already have more content on this page than you do. They've got paragraphs and paragraphs of content. They also have 136 pages. So 136 pages of information about roofing. That's exactly what Google wants to see. They want to see who has the most information. Who can they put as the local industry leader? And proof of this would be if we were to go over and type in Mike Tyson on Google, his Wikipedia page shows up first, not his actual website, which is listed down below. And why is that? Well, simply put, Wikipedia has the most information on Mike Tyson on that page. So Google is going to rank whoever has the most information. And again, you can't spam it. You can't spam information. You can't fake that. But as long as you have the most, you will win. That's how Google's system is set up. Whoever has the most wins. Whoever has done it right the most wins. So I hope all these tips were helpful. Citations for your GMB, backlinks for your organic rankings, and strong authoritative content for your website so that Google will rank you as the local industry knowledge leader. So hope those all help. Take care. Have a great day.